Yes, hello, welcome back guys to another video. So hope you all are doing well. Here we are. We did leave the last video at the Grand Bazaar, and from there we carried on, jumped into a Uber and made our way down the Golden Horn. It's about a 10 to 20, I think 20 minutes journey from where the Grand Bazaar is to this place called Europe, where basically you have a cable car lift which takes you up to the Pierre Loti. I think that's what it's called. What it basically is it's a cable car which is by the Golden Horn River, and then it will take you up to this hilltop right at the top where you can get some nice views of Istanbul, the city center. It's about, again, a 20 minutes journey from by the Grand Bazaar. We did take a Uber. One thing I would say is, if you are going to be going to Istanbul with kids, Uber is the best way to go. You don't want to be messing around with public transport with young kids. Trust me, that is not going to be healthy for you as far as your mental health is concerned. So if you have young kids, if you are going 100% taxi is the way. It's going to cost a bit. Again, I'm not sure why over there they were haggling me on an Uber. Surely when Uber, there was a rate on Uber, let's just say if I'm going from A to B, and they say 100 lira, but the taxi driver will still haggle with me, telling me it's 200 lira, which is confusing, but I guess it is what it is. But at the end of the day, I think you gotta stay firm in those kind of situations and say, no, I'm not paying more than 100 because that's what Uber is telling me. And you go back and forth for a few minutes, and eventually they'll just say, alright, yeah, that's fine, let's just do it. At the end, they're gonna have to cave in, no problem. But anyway, public transport, obviously if you're going alone or if there's two of you, then public transport is, without any kids, is the best way, it's the cheapest way. But again, these kind of journeys, it was a 20-minute journey from where we were at the Grand Bazaar to here, and then back 20 minutes each way. And if you take a public transport, that probably would have been 45 minutes each way, and with young kids, that's definitely not worth it. So yeah, so jumped onto there. Here we are at this place called Eyüp, making our way where the cable cart is. Basically, it's like a station where you go and buy a ticket. I believe you buy one ticket from the bottom, and then you go up, hang around there, and then you buy another ticket back on the way down. Can't remember how much it was. I don't think it was more than 10-20 lira one way. Kids were free, obviously. On the way there, actually, when you're on that cable car, underneath you is a massive graveyard, which is not the most reassuring thing to see. Anyway, I'll catch you guys when we are at the top. yeah, this is right here up on the top, right at the top. There's a little deck here. Also, there's a few shops up top as well, and I believe there's a restaurant as well. We weren't there for too long, to be honest with you. It was getting quite late. I'm sure it does get quite lively in the evening and night time. It's probably the best time to go there, because this kind of time was probably not the busiest, because most of the people probably come up here at night time, because you see a lot more lighting and it's probably a bit more of a scenery up here. Well, we were probably up there for 20 minutes, half an hour. Kids were getting a bit agitated as well and tired, so then we decided quickly to get down. And on the main thing down there was if you do want some food, there's food obviously up at the top as well, but there's a lot more shops and restaurants at the bottom in I believe it's called, yeah, scratch that, I actually have no name for that square. Even Google hasn't done me any favors. So there is basically, it's a square where the lift, right at the bottom, further down, when you walk down, there's a massive square. There's a fountain there. You just see at the start of the video. That's basically a square there, and there's a bunch of restaurants there where we did actually stop over to have some food, which again was really nice. Again, because it is a touristy location, the food is again gonna be a bit on the expensive side, but it was nice. It was really good. This right here, again, as you see, this is the ticket machine for the lift. This is basically your Istanbul card, is called. You can get it from these machines as well, and then also you can get single tickets or even 2 tickets. It will just print you 2 cards off. You enter the money in there, choose your language. I think you choose your language first, enter what you want, enter the money. Pretty straightforward, to be honest with you. It's nothing complicated. And then again, you just walk down this walkway on the right and left. On the left hand side, you have all those graveyard that I talked about. When you go up the lift, you do that graveyard, and this is the square I was talking about, which I don't know what the name of it is, but it's basically a square. Bunch of restaurants, tons and tons of shops. There's a mosque there. Whatever you want, you'll get around this square. So we had some food over here, jumped in an Uber back to the hotel and on to the next day. So what I'll do is carry on watching to the end. I'll see you guys in the next video, where we are gonna go. I actually have no idea where we're gonna go in the next video. The day is actually running into each other at this point, but yeah, until next time, take care of yourselves. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.